There's a great big burrow right there. See? Oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean it's, you see how big it is. It's huge. But they're easy to get off. You chop into the tree and just pop it right off, because the tree has rings. This is just sitting on a layer of those rings, and you can literally just pop them right off. They're easy to get, even the big ones like this. They're really not difficult to remove from the tree. Yeah, this one would just come right off. But yeah, once you have a burrow, once you found a good burrow to make your bowl out of, make your fish hooks out of, or whatever, you just remove it and then start peeling the pieces off. And what you do is you got to get the curved, bent pieces of wood off of it, and the eyes and stuff. And what I use is a chisel and a mallet. Once you get a flake loose, you gently, very gently pry it off. You want to get well, that one broke. But you want to get as much of the wood as you can. And it leaves you with pieces that are shaped like this. And I'll take this and make this into a fish hook. So here's something really cool I want to show you. Yeah, it's just knocked over tree. And agreeably, this one's been here for a while. But the point of me showing you this is to show you how the roots that grow around stones and stuff like that can result in making shapes that are really good to make tools out of. And so sometimes you can find something really neat, like something you'd make a knife handle out of or something like that. You can find on the bottom side of a tree like this. This one's too far gone to do anything with. I mean, it's rotten, and the whole thing is just falling apart. It's just, the whole stump is like that. But you can see how it grabs onto the stones, and the roots grow around the stones, and yeah, they'll grow into different really cool shapes. Even small stones, they'll grow around small stones. Roots will wrap around other roots, and they'll have like circular holes in them. Yeah, they can be really, really neat. Like look at the shape of that piece of wood right there. If you're making a wood scraper or an adze or something like that, this piece of wood right here would be ideal for that. And this is where you get them. You get them from the base of knocked over trees. So if you're looking for good tool handles and knife handles and stuff like that, check out these knocked over trees. You gotta have a fresh one. The fresher it is, the better it is. But, with all them twisted up roots and everything on there, stuff like this. Like, oh, I wish that was fresh. I would take this right now if it was fresh, because that would make an excellent adze handle for woodworking. Yeah, it's just the perfect thing. So yeah, this is the source to get things like that. And if you want to get stuff like this that you can use to make adzes and things out of, these knocked over trees is absolutely the place to go and get it. Yeah, this tree has a concentric swirl to the wood. And you can make use of that. Back in the old days, They would make cannons out of trees that had a twisted grain in them like that because they don't split open. And you can pack them full of gunpowder and shoot a shell out of them, and because the grain is wrapped into a swirl like that, it won't split open. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with woods that are made like this video that I'm showing you right now. Yeah, this is a cannon that I made out of wood.
Yeah. This is gonna work perfect.
And yeah, that's the Paulownia tree. But the Paulownia tree is kind of the same way. The grain doesn't split open. When you when you pack the hole in it full of gunpowder, where a cross section of knots is, where the limbs come out of the tree. If you pack that portion right there with gunpowder, it won't split apart because the knots lock the whole entire thing together and it won't spread open. So yeah, that's another neat technology right there, is using certain grain types to give the wood strength in areas where you need it, like that. Yeah, in technological kind of areas. So what you can do with these shattered trees is, you see how they break up into all these splinters and kind of stringy, fibrous structures. Well, you can pull all those free and use them for stuff, use them to build things out of. See, it's like I have these thin, flat strips of wood right there to build stuff out of, and I didn't have to do anything to it. Well, I had to pull it off the tree. Okay. Just yank it off the tree just like that. And just yank it off the tree just like that. And look, you got all these thin, flat pieces of wood to make stuff out of. And so this is a really, really important building material that, well, you can really only get it from a tree that's been broken over. From a broken tree like this. This tree was pulled down by a storm. And because it was pulled down by a storm, now it has all, because it was pulled down by a storm, now it has all this good wood to use on it. I'll show you the splinter right here. See that right there? Grab onto it. Pull it off and look at how long of a piece I got right there, Take that bark off. That's excellent wood right there to make stuff out of. And it's incredibly easy to get. When you're pulling it loose like that. There's another piece. See, this is all really good dimensional building material that you can just pick right up and use straight away without having to do a lot of work of splitting the wood. But yeah, it's smart to gather it. See, you can get even little slender splinters, fat splinters, long ones. And you can even get javelins and spears and other stuff like that. You know, so this dimensional lumber is ready to use right now. You really don't have to do anything to put it into service. Yeah, it's already sized for making a lot of the stuff you desire to make. You know, as far as camp furniture, tools, if there's anything like that. Then what you can do is take a green branch, you can use that to lash it all together, and it'll stay together. Yeah. Yeah, so this is home. Nice place. These pieces of wood right here, we're gonna do real good. It's serving as, you know, little planks to make stuff out of. Because they're thin, you can drill holes through this. Alright, so just to show you folks how easy it is to work with this stuff, all you gotta do is just take a knife and yeah, just a matter of seconds you can drill a hole right through it. Look, see? This stuff works really, really easy. Just a minimum amount of effort. You know, you can put good holes in it, like that hole right there. See? Yeah. Once you've got a hole in it, you can tie it. This stuff makes great plank material that you don't have to do any work to get. You just peel them off and use them straight away. And you can build snowshoes, you can build tables, you can build weapons out of it. Gosh, I mean, who am I to say what you might need? But if you're making anything like that, you know, any kind of thing where you need thin dimensional plank material, this is a very, very good source of going after it. And of course, this is a pine tree. You know, I got this off of a pine tree, but every tree out in the woods does this. So you can find oak, you can find birch, maple, cherry, whatever, whatever your luck brings to you. You know, you can find a tree that's been shattered and you can make stuff out of the wood that comes from it. And these splinters, you know, well, maybe not on a pine tree, but on an oak tree, just splinters that come off. You know, you peel them off like that. Those little splinters right there. Those little splinters right there come off razor sharp. So you can make weapons out of them. You can use them for working birch bark. You know, pegging birch bark together until you can sew it. You can drill holes through this really easy. This is real easy to punch holes in. Yeah, this is a good stock of wood right here. I'll be able to make some really nice stuff out of that. You know, even if you're just making a, you know, like a little table to put things on, you know, a little serving tray. This is still really important stuff to source and to get a hold of. Yeah, this is excellent. These little slabs of wood are really thin, so they're easy to poke holes in, even with just you could use a thorn, even, you know, just another hard piece of wood. You can poke holes through this. So that makes it easy to work. It makes it easy to put holes in. You know, so you don't have to work to make the strips, and you don't have to really work hard to get the holes in it either, if you need to drill. So this stuff is really good to use. And those splinters will form on any tree, basically. Any tree that gets smashed down, it'll break off and have a splintered top on it, and sometimes it'll split all the way down to the trunk, so you can get pieces that are several feet long, like this spear that I'm showing you right now. And once again, you know, that spear right there was just absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I've gotten them up to 8, 10, 11 feet long. You know, so they can be huge or small. You know, they can be small like little needles. I mean, you can do a lot of different things with those, you know, little splinters. Very convenient. Alright, I think I did a good job setting up this place right here. Take a look off over that way. There's the dark woods over there. That's how I like it. Alright, I'm going to show you these couple weapons that I managed to scrounge up. This here, this is just a piece of oak that a tree had crashed into another oak tree and pulled it down, and this is a splinter that I took off of it. And the thing about this, I use these for fishing spears. Come inside, check it out, folks. Yeah, I can work with this. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, we're in good shape. Very nice. See, right here we got some rabbit poop, folks. See, look. See? And now you know rabbit poop makes good fire starters also. You know, stuff makes a good fire starter. It works kind of like charcoal does, you know, or pellets, you know, like the barbecue pellets. This does the same thing. So these are really, really good to have. Not just for, you know, identifying that there's a rabbit in the area, but if you actually collect the rabbit poop, dry it out, you know, completely, so it's absolutely bone dry, then you can use you use it like ungulates, you use it like charcoal, because it'll catch on fire and it'll smolder, it'll burn super hot. You can actually cook on it, use it, you know, you can cook on it, you can forage with it, you can do a lot of different stuff. So rabbit poop is important, especially when it's completely dry. Yeah, that's a good find right there. Alright, well, it's time to pack up. We're going to go somewhere else. Yeah, these are always fun to set up. They're no fun to put away. Scott's got that ready to go. Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, right? So this is a perfect example of what I mean by using shattered trees to get splinter weapons off of it. Yeah, every one of those splinters is absolutely razor sharp, and they can be up to 8 feet long on some of the trees when they break. So that makes them a very important resource.